Guys, I hate to break it to you, but you're being fooled by Dave Filoni. Granted, in an awesome way, but fooled nevertheless. Marrok was never meant to be anything more than a red herring, a distraction, a smokescreen, if you will, to keep your attention and your mind busy with theories in order to keep us from talking about the real twist of the story. Yes, we've all seen the theories. Is Marrok Ezra? Is he Galen Merrick? Is he another person that Sam Witwer might be playing? Is he Kanan's reanimated corpse? Is he Darth Melvin? Yada yada, there's a million of them. But first off, Marrok is none of these. But understand, he's been intentionally designed that way to make you all think that he is. Of course, I could always be wrong, but Marrok is not meant to be anyone. He's merely a distraction, a plot device to get us to look in one direction, while Dave Filoni cooks up something in another direction. It's never been about who is Marrok. In a fashion that would make Drax the Destroyer proud, the question we should have always been asking is, why is Marrok? From what we do know, Ahsoka will engage Marrok in battle on Cetos. Then she engages in battle with Baylan. Why would she be fighting Baylan if she hadn't already defeated Marrok? I don't think he's going to last much longer. As far as what Dave Filoni is hiding from us, it's going to entail a lot of information that comes from Timothy Zahn's Thrawn Ascendancy trilogy. So here's your spoiler warning, but in this new trilogy that Disney has spent so much time investing in and Timothy Zahn has spent so much mental power trying to build, Thrawn is following breadcrumbs, trying to figure out why these alien species are banding together to conquer worlds that surround his home government, the Chiss Ascendancy. The story reveals that there's another alien species behind the curtain enslaving these aliens. It's disturbing for Thrawn, because these are proud races whom he knows wouldn't just submit to this phantom menace known as the Grisk hegemony. This new race of aliens is so volatile and so frightening that Thrawn is absolutely disturbed by their presence and their influence. Thrawn is exiled from the Chiss Ascendancy ultimately because of how he has to fight the Grisk, and that's a story for another time anyway, incredibly interesting. But his exile pushes him to join the Galactic Empire with hopes that he could gain enough power and influence to either aid the Chiss Ascendancy or feed the Empire to the Grisk in order to delay them further. I think wherever the Purrgil took Thrawn and Ezra, the Grisk are going to find them. They're going to attack, and Thrawn will turn to none other than Ezra Bridger to help repel them. In order to help, Ezra will need a weapon, which I think is pretty cool. Thrawn will give him Kanan's lightsaber. They may have to find a neat workaround to try to get that to happen, because we know that Governor Pryce had possession of that lightsaber in the Imperial Dome, but who knows, maybe Rook got the lightsaber to him. Thrawn appreciates art so much, I wouldn't be surprised if somehow he got into possession of it. But the point is that Ezra will finally see for himself why Thrawn has to exterminate the Grisk. For the first time, he will start to understand Thrawn as an individual and what his true goals are, and where his true loyalty has always been to his homeworld, to his people, the Chiss Ascendancy. Between a confrontation with them and learning from the crew of the Chimera about their ordeal with them prior to the Battle of Lothal, Ezra will agree to work with Thrawn. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. And we're going to be taken on this amazing ride through Ahsoka and Sabine's eyes, because part of them will kind of feel betrayed that Ezra is working with Thrawn. But ultimately, they're going to see that Ezra is doing this for the greater good of the galaxy, and that he is actually swallowing his pride in order to defeat this enemy that is such a threat to life. There's still so many more things to figure out, like Baylan and Shin's true involvement in their true motives, and how the Imperial Remnant will react when Thrawn returns, not to try to conquer the Empire, but to use it in order to defeat this enemy. Still so many questions, but I'm so excited for this. I'm loving the show so far. What do you all think? And do you think this is a big enough twist to warrant such a red herring such as this Inquisitor? Because you have to admit, why would they put him in here? Why would they have him serve this purpose that Baylan and Shin could easily serve? He's useless when you think about it. Completely pointless. Just there to get us to ask these weird questions. Like, why is Sam Witwer's name conveniently placed right here in the credits? Why does Marrok sound so much like Merrick? All questions by design by Dave Filoni. Pretty genius. But let me know what you think. So until next time, take care, God bless you, and may the Force be with you. Always.